No, no, there we go. Hello everybody, welcome. Hopefully you had a wonderful morning, afternoon, and or evening, whichever part of the world you're in. It's all good. I was confused. No, okay, so the reason I changed it is because I was gonna take a nap before stream, so I woke up a little later than expected. And I was like, oh, yep, this is why I moved it, because I wanted to take a nap. I'll explain why I need to take a nap. And my tracking, the iPhone I use for tracking is charging right now. I forgot to charge it, my bad. But hi Tech Fan, welcome. Hi Feilong, welcome. Hi Bryant, welcome. Hi Nimby, welcome. And then, hi Ty, welcome. Ty, hope you're feeling better. Oh, nope, still for the weather. Oh, okay, well, glad you're feeling a little better. But what was I gonna say? Oh, you became a member! Thank you for joining! You're a Valentini now. Now you are in a cute little martini glass, so I eat you. Nom nom nom. But thank you! So because I need to paint my nails a particular color, love you, thank you, snuggles. So because I need to paint my nails, because I need to paint my nails a particular color this month, we're not gonna do a nail painting stream, but we're gonna do a watch along, and I think Ghost Stories. I think you can access that on YouTube. Maybe I need to double check, but we're definitely gonna watch something like Halloween-y, horror related. Am I gonna stream on Halloween? When's Halloween? Oh wait, is Halloween the 31st or 30th? I don't remember. But yeah, we'll be watching Ghost Stories. I think you can actually dub. Yeah, I think you can actually, like... What was that? I don't membership. Ah! Very long, renew your for the live today, slowly but surely. I'm saving up on my own. I got y'all. It's okay if we can't save up this amount by January. But like, oh, thank you, Very for a sticker. Thank you. Where's chat? I gotta grab you guys. Oh my gosh. I need to like put the design on the back. Because I'm like covering the thingy. And covering the alert box. Oh my gosh, where are you guys? Are you guys like at the bottom? Did I already move you? Oh, I did. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now I can grab you. Nom. Thank you. Ian Dub? Yes, Ian Dub. But thank you, Ty, for a sticker. Thank you. And thank you, Tickervan, for becoming Valentine. And thank you, Feilong, for renewing your Valentine. Thank you. Slowly but surely. But yeah, it's okay. If we can't make this amount, it's fine. I'm saving up on my own. I'm putting some stuff to the side so we can get this paid and over with. Oh my goodness. Oh. It was Ty who sent the sticker, not me. I thought I said Ty for sticker. You just call it. Did I? Oh my god, I'm sorry. I was trying to kiss Ty, but I saw. Okay, Ty, thank you for the sticker. Thank you. And thank you, Feilong, for renewing your Valentine. And thank you, Tickervan, for signing up. Thank you, everybody. Mwah. There you go. Mwah. My bad. Yeah, I was looking at Ghost Stories. Episode 1? Is it available on YouTube? Are they really available on YouTube? Is it really? No, it's not. These are just moments. Oh wait, no, this one's episode 1. Supercut. Oh no, these are like reduced episodes. Ghost Stories Dub Episode 1. I mean, Daily Motion's good. You can always find everything in Daily Motion. Oh, Internet Archive has it. Oh yeah, Internet Archive has it. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely just watch it from Internet Archive. Right? Is this dub though? Is it dub? Let me see. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we can definitely watch it on Internet Archive. The jokes that were of its time. Well, it's a membership stream, so I can, as long as you guys don't tell, I won't tell. Just kidding. No, but Ghost Stories is just, it's genuinely just a really funny show just to watch, just because they kind of went really unhinged. I remember when I had watched it back, like, oh man, I think I found it fairly early on. Well, not that early on, but that was one of the things I did watch when I first got into anime. I think, oh, but yeah, I actually like Ghost Stories. I actually don't remember if I watched the whole thing or not. Yeah, I actually don't remember. But yeah, it's on Internet Archive. I'm pretty sure. I just saw a lot of people like doing reactions and play like full-on clips. Can you stream Ghost Stories, the show, on YouTube? Yeah, it's like free to watch. Or no, you have a free trial. But it's okay. We can probably like, if anything, we'll probably get copyrighted, which is fine. Don't matter. I mean, we're just gonna watch it as like a little watch along, so we'll see how it goes. How's your day? Good. You said it was one. No, it wasn't one of my first, but when I first got into anime, it was definitely one of the early ones I found. But no, I had already watched quite a few prior to that. Now, the reason I had to take a nap is because your girl here had to unload like several hundred lamps. Rock lamps, might I add, for the past couple days, and my back is killing me. I had to cut open the packaging, take out the lamp, go set the lamp down. Hi, Isla, welcome. Match the lamp. Keep moving the lamps because there's a shit ton of lamps, and unloading the lamps and crawling into a crate to pull out the lamps. So I was really tired, and I had to clean up the whole mess I made. And now I'm like super duper tired, and my hand hurts like crazy. Like crazy. And then I was trying to lift up a car trunk, one of the low ones, but they're like really heavy, so I was lifting it. I didn't lift it all the way, so it fell, and I tried to catch it with my hand, and it like smacked on my hand like really hard. It still hurts right now. Not as bad as yesterday. Probably yoked now though. Oh my god, probably. And then I almost fell off the ladder today. I've almost fallen off this ladder, I think like 10 times already. I missed like the last step, and I kind of like abruptly go down to the floor. So I pulled a muscle there, and then I think I pulled several muscles on my back and my arm, so that hurts. So I was really tired and in a lot of pain, and I didn't get home till like late. So what, late yesterday night. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I just want to take a nap. I just want to take a nap, not see the world. But while I've been tired and just laying in bed because everything ached, I watched a few episode 1 of some animes. Let's see, what are we at right now? It's at 21%. That is good enough for me. Also, heads up, I'm gonna be a little crazy on October 29th and October 30th. Like, just the last 3 to 4 days of October, I'm just gonna go crazy. Because so many of my favorite things is, like, coming out. Like, for Gradia Sanrio, they finally finished the prologue. And so they're starting that up again. My favorite game, Twisted Wonderland, that's coming out October 29th. I am so excited. They're gonna release the English dub cast on the 13th, which I'm not gonna watch a dub. I'm honestly gonna watch it in JP, but I am excited to see who they got for the dub, because this game has existed for like years, so many years. So I am genuinely curious who they got for the dub. There are some channels that have put together a dub for the game, like an English dub. I personally think they should have picked other people for certain voices, so I'm really hoping, I'm genuinely hoping that they picked really good voice actors. Please don't mind my live 2D. I hope they picked really good voice actors. Aha, there we go. For the characters. Even though I'm not gonna watch the dub, I would hope it's gonna be good, you know. But that's just me. I'm not sure if you're very prone to injuries or you're just in injury-prone situations at this point. I'm very prone to injury, yeah. Let's add another thing to that list. I'll wait it's a little early. Genshin 6.1 update. Does it update? Are you muted? No? Why? Did it just mute? That's not good. No. Filters, property. No, the Yeti's plugged in. Did it just mute? Oh, it's my set. Oh, okay. I was like, no, I still see the little bar. It's still moving. The heck? Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. Whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, Genshin! I'm excited. I'm excited for tomorrow. That's when the trailer and stuff come out, right? We're gonna see Durin and Barca. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. But now, okay. So never mind. I was gonna say some leaks I saw, and I got kind of pissed off at someone who is going to be playable, and yet my two other characters that I like are not going to be playable, and I'm so kind of pissed off about that still. oh, okay, I was a little funky. Oh no, I hope he gets better. Whatchamacallit? So, another... I saw a clip on TikTok. Oh my god. So, there is a comedian, I think. She was up on stage and she was asking what someone's job was, and they said that they got a PhD in fandom and fandom community, or fanfic and fandom community communications, or something like that. And they said they were doing a thesis on Victim of Voltron. And like 3 other people spoke up like, oh yeah, I'm a victim of Voltron, like me too. And the community was like, what's up with Voltron? And I never felt so seen till I saw that clip. And I desperately want to read her thesis paper. I don't know where it's at. I don't know who this woman is, but like I felt a connection with the audience. Cause, and I tell my friend this all the time. To experience something as it's coming out is completely different from experience it afterwards. Because as it's coming out, you're either told a lot of truths or a lot of lies. And as you're watching it live, you're realizing what is true and what is false. Okay? And this isn't even misinformation on the internet. This is just physically people that worked with the media you're waiting for lied to your face. Okay? They lied to your face. You can randomly go for some drop her a message. No, okay, I was thinking, so I was thinking about the other fanfic the other day, and I texted my friend, I said, there's still nothing, is it overkill? And she said, don't message. So I was like, okay. I wasn't the only one though. I was kind of looking up, like, what are the chances that a fanfic would get unhidden, and there was like plenty of people on Reddit saying, Can we find the socials? Is that okay to ask him for a copy? I think it's fine. I totally think it's entirely fine. Okay. Unfortunately, it just did not work out for me. And that's okay too. I'm still a little sad, but that's okay. That is a-okay. I looked back at an author I like their work, and I started reading their other stuff. And I was like, okay, not the setting I want, but like this, I want to read this character, so this works. Anyways, Duda and Barca are coming out soon. I'm very, very excited. I am extremely excited. I'm like, yes. And I think Donghung comes out soon too, or you get him for free. I thought there's a lot of stuff going on between October 13th and the end of October, and I mean like a ton of stuff. So I am pretty excited. But I am excited for my anime. I just oh my god! But promoting a new fanfic, I'm sure they'll get back to you in like 4 years. Oh my god! Okay, you know what? One of these days, we're gonna have to have a furry drawing stream. And I'm gonna bust out the 2 books I bought a long time ago. And I remind everyone of the story. I'm so glad you remembered. For anyone that doesn't know what Fei Long is referring to, I, in my youth, wanted to try drawing furries. I honestly could have been making bank had I gone through with this. Now, at the time of me trying to learn how to draw furries, I was in my church's nativity play. And so in practicing how to draw furries, I was in rehearsal in the church drawing furry anatomy. I didn't get very far. I had this delusional idea I was going to make a comic, and I wanted to use some of the character designs in like the furry how-to books I had bought at like Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I can't remember which art store. I think it was Michael's. Hobby Lobby doesn't have that many books anymore, weirdly enough. So I was like, yeah, okay, let me message the authors and ask them if I can make like a cute little comic with their characters. And so I had email. There's 2 artists listed. So I emailed them, and I didn't get a reply until I want to say like 5 to 6 years later, and or maybe 4 years. I can't remember. It was a couple years, and it was a couple years because I know I was shocked. So it's Black Friday. My family and I are driving around, and I get an email saying hello. Actually, I will actually read the email for you. Let me bust out this email. Furry. I type it. Let me see. Let me bust out this email. Yeah, okay, so I had messaged them. Okay, well, never mind. I can't give you times. Okay, so they did reply 5 years later. One of them did reply. They're like, hi, so-and-so. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you, but I want to just say thanks for picking up our Draw Furries books. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed them. It's awesome to hear that our character have inspired you to write stories about them. By the way, in case you're not aware, we recently released a 3rd book of the series called Furries Forever, which features art and tutorials from other popular artists and the furry fans. Oh my god. Oh my god. And at the time when I replied, I was slightly delusional, so I kind of gave more info than I should have gave, but I don't think she gave a shit, nor did she check the email after that. Uh Oh my goodness. At this time, let me actually see the date real quick, cuz I think around this time, I was having it rough, and I said, you know what, I'm so I fell out of drawing furries and just drawing in general because I was really sad. And just, oh my goodness, I was like, I don't think I needed to tell that lady anything. Oh my goodness, I'm surprised you released a video of that the other day. What ASMR? Oh, I mean, it's still up. Oh yeah, no, when I do improv ASMR, I just leave those alone. They just stay in the VOD where they're at. If people look at it, they can. If they don't, they don't. That wasn't one of the ones I was gonna make into a voice pack though. I guess I could cut clips and stuff. Because the reason I don't like cutting from the streams is because sometimes I interject and I'll make comments or I'll say hello to people, and I don't feel like editing that right now. No! Stop! Okay. I was drawing furries in church. Definitely the first time that sense has ever been said. No, I'm pretty sure several other people might have drawn furries in church. Definitely not the first time it was said in the church. Honestly, I mean, she might have already come if you bought her new book. Oh man, I don't even know what the new book even looks like. Furries forever, but yeah, I'm gonna have to make this into like a mini Tonya talks video. Explain. Okay, so furries forever definitely has like a lot more styles now that I'm looking at. Like the cover's got like a rabbit, got like a leopard, got a tiger, got a dragon, got a fox girl, got a seal, got a little hamster. What? Bonus content, caribou dancer. Isn't that just from Zootopia? But yeah, that's at least I got a response, I guess. Maybe it's gonna take those 5 years for them to respond and be like, hey, I unlocked this. I don't know if you still want to look at it. I feel so bad though, because what if it was them? And I feel like I ruined it. But maybe it might not have been them. I don't know. But I gave up. I was like, whatever. I'll just write my own fanfic. You can just keep those in the voice packs. Oh my god. I'll just do free voice packs clipped from stream. Free voice pack clipped from stream. You know what? That's an idea, actually. I guess I could just put stream clip. Well, I'll just do like subject, whatever the subject is, voice pack dash stream clip or something. That works. All right, so in trying to recover from my broken body, I watched a few episode 1s. I did watch episode 1 of Spy X Family season 3. It's been so long. So when I started reading Spy X Family, this was shortly after it started releasing. I want to say maybe like 3 to 4 months in is when I started reading. So I was reading Spy X Family very, very early on. So there's a lot of scenes I legit do not remember. I straight up don't remember anything that happened in episode 1 of season 3. Supposedly some people got very excited because there's a ship they like, and they don't want to look like a weirdo shipping these two characters if you haven't read the manga. And honestly, I don't think these two characters interact very much afterwards, so I mean, it's definitely a ship that doesn't like hold a lot of water. I'm not saying it's bad ship or anything, it's really cute. And honestly, I think it can work out, because I mean, we all want Lloyd to end up with Yor and to have like their daughter Anya and just be a big happy family, right? So it was really good. I laughed a lot. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I love Spy X Family. It's really good. I'm trying to recover from my broken body. I watched it. I laid down. I had the heating pad on my back and I was icing my hand, kind of a thing. And then the day before, I was also just very tired. Again, using the heating pad and just kind of lying down. I was like, I couldn't even play Genshin or Star Rail. I literally just kind of did the bare minimum to get like the little constellation thing, and that's pretty much it. So I mean, I was gonna push my broken back. No, yeah. So with Spy X Family, and this is still present in the manga too, so this isn't spoilers. Yor and Lloyd are legally married in like the show in like the country, because if they're not married, they're afraid that like the Secret Service whatever is gonna arrest them, so they agree to get married because Anya's trying to get into a prestigious school, but it would be frowned upon if he was a single dad. And Yor was an unmarried woman, above marrying age, and so they agreed that it would be better if they got married. Oh, look, it's Lloyd, as I've just found out from a Google. Oh, it's okay. I never type Spike's family, so I never know how his name is. But yeah, no, this was a mutual contractual agreement to get married, but they're not like, they haven't confessed their feelings, and they're not like a power couple in love, right? So we're trying to slowly but surely get to that point where like eventually they'll all confess who and what what their professions are, and eventually they can like grow as a family. I mean, we're still not at that point. We're still very, very far off from getting to that point. I'm up to date on the manga, and we're not even there yet. It's okay. But yeah, it was very good. Another one I watched is May Ask You for One Final Thing. It's been a while since I read this one, which is why I had to reread like the last 3 chapters, because I literally forgot what happened. So I did forget that she does punch. I mean, she punches a lot of people. I just forgot who she particularly punched. But yeah, I am enjoying it a lot. The animation is very good. I love, love, love Scarlet. Oh my goodness. I hope Ariru gives it a chance. Because again, I know Ariru mentioned, Ariru's another VTuber who I rated. She wanted to watch this one, and she had mentioned like, oh, I just don't like it when the main female character is a tsundere. I said, no, Scarlett's not a tsundere. I promise you she's not. So do they like each other, or is the anime just flirting with that idea for now? Off to bed now, everyone. Alright, good night, Ty. Thank you for coming by. Appreciate it. Night night. Mwah, 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 mwah. Go Mimis. No, I mean, they get flustered around each other, cause like, I mean, not Lloyd, but Yor definitely gets flustered, you know. But I mean, as of right now in the anime, they don't really like romantically like each other. Like, yes, they like each other as people, and like that's like their cute little family. But in regards to romantic feelings, no, there has been confession, there has been I love you and I want to be with you. No, nothing like that. It's okay. Once they're like super duper together, I'm sure we'll see a lot of we'll see why does this one have a 7.87? That's dumb. Absolutely dumb. This should have a higher rating. I meant to really thought 30 second delay. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, no, the anime's not really flirting with the idea. Actually, it's doing very good at staying close to the manga. But I mean, we know they're gonna be endgame. We just don't know how they're gonna get to the end game. But yeah, she's not assumed that she just had a lot of freaking patience, and finally when her patience was broke, she unleashed all of her rage, and she will clock you in the face. No hesitation. No questions asked. Punch first, ask questions later. Is pretty high. Yeah, but like compared to like the other 8s. Compared to the other 8s. Oh, you know what? It's actually doing pretty good. It's because the other ones have good rep. The ones have good rep. Let's see. Huh. Why does Digimon have 7 I actually like Digimon. It was pretty good. I really like Digimon. Wow, yeah, a lot of these are like really bad. What? Why is this one a 6.50? That's bullshit. I call bullshit. I go absolute bull. Wow, I'm surprised that has a really low rating. People must not like the bromance. Does my Twisted Wonderland have a rating yet? I know it's not even out, but like, oh no, I had to wait till it's out. Oh wait, this one's really cute though. I'm watching that one too. 38 is okay, you can say no. I mean, I don't mean that they're undeserving of the 8, but I just mean like they have rep. You know, like this is a past work. So this is like You know, they have qualifications, I guess, but I thought this one was pretty good. After scrolling through it, I see it's rather high compared to the others. Wait, where's the one? I'm surprised this one has. Well, actually, I wish it was higher. I wish this one was a lot higher. This was actually very good. Believe it or not, the animation for this is really good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I was like, damn. But yeah, this is very good. I love the manga. I do recommend reading the manga. I think it's very short. It's not that long, not like hundreds of volumes. It's very short. So I do recommend reading the manga. And I love Scarlet. She's my favorite. This one was great. I got really hungry and I was gonna go eat some gyoza I had in my fridge, but then I realized when the fridge died, that was one of the things I threw out. So I had no gyoza to eat. It's okay. The one I got last time wasn't very good. I think I'm gonna get a different brand next time. But yeah, this was really good. Okay, so another thing with the show, I like the show. I love the show. Don't get me wrong. I love the show. Because of certain artists I follow, my For You page on Twitter has a specific interpretation of the show. So I got really happy when they got a second child. Which is that dragon who they named Dora. Dora the Explorer. Dora the Explorer. So I got really excited. I was like, yes, my family of 4. Hell yeah. Why not make your own gyoza? I tried frying in a little pan my own okra, my breaded okra. I burnt myself like a lot, and I still actively mess up my eggs to this day. I am I don't have the mental or physical capacity to make gyoza. That would just be a disaster. Like, I would ruin the food. I would waste money buying the food and then ruining it versus just getting a bag of frozen ones and just half-assing it, and maybe it would taste better than what I could ever make. Because the bag I got, I tried the air fryer, I tried the stove, I tried the microwave. It just never came out very good. So I don't know. I think I get another bag, another brand. Oh well. Anyways, this was very good. The food was amazing. The characters were great. My family of 4. Alright, how could we forget? Exactly. Alright, so my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. This was actually very well animated. I wasn't expecting it to be as well animated as it was. And I really like the main character. And I'm really enjoying the beginning of this. You actually don't see his wife, girlfriend, in the first episode. Even though she was in the trailer from beginning to end. But you actually don't see her. I don't know when she's coming out. We obviously gets this hot Argenti looking guy. He's amazing. I love him. But yeah, there's like shit going down. This is very much an isekai. I didn't know it was a full classroom isekai. Oh no, entire class. Yeah, sorry. So never mind. Okay, no, I did. You know, I think I forgot. I literally forgot this part of the sentence. So I was like, oh, his whole classroom got teleported. Yeah, and the trips and the it's pretty expensive here in the US. So I understand exactly. Yeah, they charge you like 10K for an ambulance trip. So, but yeah, this is actually very well animated. I was surprised. I was genuinely surprised. And I really love the main character. He's a sweetheart. He's cool. Yeah. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Alright, let's see. What else did I watch? Oh, I love this one. Okay, I watched Sanda. It's actually supposed to be in reference to Santa. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so spoiler alert for this one. Okay, yeah, just spoiler alert. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So, this chick, who I thought was a guy, it was a woman, Fuyumura, blah 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 blah. Fui, fui, fui. Oh, so sweetheart Annie's cool. Yes. Fuyamura heard that his family is descendants of Santa Claus. And apparently the whole setting of this manga is like some sort of dystopian Japan where they don't have holidays, they don't have seasons. Um Everyone dresses in this attire. It's very, I don't know how to explain it. But information is controlled. You can't step out of line. I forgot what type of government this was, but I say utopian or dystopian or whatever. Dystopian, yeah, dystopian. Science Saru, yeah, it's definitely like sci-fi genre with the dystopian vibe. So basically Fuyamura heard that he's a descendant of Santa, and she tried to figure out how to break his curse, which was he had to wear something red, give a child a gift, and something else. I forgot what it was. And so the reason she's trying to break his curse so he can become a big old muscular dude is because her best friend, who she is so very much in love with, her girlfriend, okay, they're not dating, but at this point they probably should, her girlfriend went missing. Okay, and I feel bad because he thought she had a crush on him, but she did not. Yeah, her girlfriend went missing. Mysteriously went missing 6 months ago. And so, yeah, near future Japan. Nash was cared for in boarding schools. I feel like I completely ignored this because I was kind of surprised. I was like, "Why? What?" I got confused. Okay, so I think I ignored that. I probably ignored half of these summaries, and I was just reading it just to read it. Oh my god! So yeah, she managed to turn him into like Santa, puts him through some tests, has a bomb and stuff. And he joins later the next episode, I think. But yeah, that's her girlfriend. Her girlfriend goes missing, and she says, Santa, I need you to use your Santa Claus powers to help me find my best friend. My beloved. The love of my life. She doesn't say that, but with how, like I think girl was willing to murder, okay, to get her girlfriend back. But yeah, I'm actually really like this. It's really funny. Absolutely love this. And obviously, the voice actor is Ayumu Murase, my absolute favorite. So yeah. Alright, so that one was pretty good. This one is actually also very good. The animation's very good. The story's like nothing too crazy, but I think episode 1 started off with a really good asshole character that gets his ass kicked and unalived straight off the bat. Okay, so this one, very much a mystery kind of vibe for us. Alright, so majority of episode 1 is after he woke up. Apparently he was in a sleeping pod. He woke up. He doesn't know how long it's been either. It's been a long time. And he wakes up in a village. And they take him back to the village. And basically there's this government called Owl, by the new system known as Elsie. Okay, so the other thing about this too. What was it? So here's Owl. They're basically just trying to take over the entire world, control information, decide who gets, who gets to know what, who gets to go where, kind of situation. And our main character is treated as a relic, which the village was given responsibility to watch over. And so later on, the bad guys from Owl are come by, and they're trying to take him away, and they arrest the 2 people that found him, which is the village chief and his daughter. And so the guys that come take him away from Owl, they're absolute assholes, horrible people. They injured the village chief. They basically kidnapped the daughter, and they stuff him in a cart, and they're trying to go away on a train, but then they stop and say, oh no, just kill the whole village and then we'll just keep this guy so I can level up in the ranks and I'll use his knowledge to like become cool, whatever. Actually, I think the voice actor is voiced by the same guy that did Shadow from Skate, so he was doing that kind of like mean asshole punk attitude kind of vibe. Is this your thing, seeing the asshole get unalive almost immediately? It's very satisfying when you read media or see a show and the mean, horrible character gets what is coming to them early on. It's very nice. And then another thing with the Elsie, so the way this works, that the MC was kind of confused about. So the way Elsie works is that marriage can be between 2 to up to around 10 people. So Elsie just means you're committed to a lifelong partnership or a lifelong group effort with either 2 to about 10 people. If you have more than a certain amount, obviously the government gets mad, but you can be married to 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. The reason the MC asked this is because while he's in the village, there's these 4 young ladies getting married to each other, and the little girl is saying, oh yeah, that's an Elsie, and he's like, a what? She's like, an Elsie. He's like, a marriage? And she's like, I don't know what that word is. But yeah, she's like, yeah, it doesn't matter who you are, like, you, as long as you want to have an LC and be LC'd, then you can be together. And he's like, oh, okay. But yeah, so that was kind of explained. So I don't know how Elsie's gonna tie into him and the robot. But she is indeed a robot. The fight scene was amazing. I liked it a lot. She does indeed have a lightsaber that turned into a whip slash thingy. And there's a lot of blood. Just know there's a lot of blood. I wasn't expecting that much blood. I was like, whoa! It wasn't bad. I don't mind blood. I watched Chainsaw Man. I watched Attack on Titan. I am used to seeing blood. I just was expecting it in this one. But yeah, it was very entertaining to watch. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to continue with this. I really enjoyed episode 1, and the animation was also very good. I didn't watch this one yet. Oh, I watched this one. It was so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, it was adorable, and it made me really hungry. I was like, man, I want a sandwich. I was so tired. I couldn't even, like, I didn't even want my brisket. I just ate menudo and called it a day. I didn't even want my brisket. I was so tired on Tuesday. Oh my god. But yeah, it was really cute, and like they're both like really nervous wrecks, and they're just really, really cute, and I love them. And they're just really cute. But yeah, she's all excited because he doesn't freak out about her talking about monsters. He genuinely wants to eat her food. He's like, all right, I'll get the monsters for you if you cook. And I was like, all right, bet. That's great. Awesome. But yeah, it's really cute. I love their dynamic. All right, let's see. Oh. See, 6.8. I told you it was going to be good. Okay, so this was actually really interesting. Like the animation isn't like top notch, but it was a lot better than like a lot of stuff I saw last season. Oh, which sounds good, right? I know, right? I want brisket so bad. Very cathartic. This one's actually very good. Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit, I'm a reincarnator. So believe it or not, episode 1 mainly focused on the dad, not really much of the daughter. Like, you would think that she's not the main character with how much it focused on the couple. I guess because they're trying to establish, like, you know, they want to establish like the other characters, I guess. But yeah, the MC really didn't have that much screen time. Literally, she just said, oh, by the way, I'm a reincarnator. I was a mad scientist when I was alive, and mysteriously I died one day after locking myself in my room to work on my research. Anyways, I can make any material I want because I'm a fairy with powers. And that's it. And then her parents get married in the human world. She has like diamonds fall, and then she just lectures her father like, you should probably go home and deal with your house stuff because you've been gone for 10 years. He's like, you know what, you're right. Even though I don't want to go. And she's like, you should really go, else I'm gonna be disappointing you. He's like, okay, fine, I'll go. And so he needs to go fight off some chick who is in love with him before he left to war or something. But yeah, she barely had any screen time. I was genuinely confused. So it mainly focuses on like everybody else except her. Maybe she'll get more screen time. I'm not too sure. I actually really liked it though. This couple is so lovey-dovey, and I like how goofy the dad is. I always love it whenever dads are like really goofy and they just like love their family so much, and they just act really childish when they have to go do stuff they don't want to do, and it's just so funny. I liked it. It was really good. What else did I? Okay, I actually liked this one to the point that I started reading the manga. It was really good because, like, it's so relatable. It's like when Turning Red came out. That's kind of how relatable this was. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna give the Dark History of the Villainess a try, but I actually watched it. I enjoyed it, and I started reading the manga, and it's just so funny. So spoilers for this one. When she was in middle school and high school, she delusionally thought, yeah, writing a self-indulgent fantasy. She delusionally thought she was gonna get reincarnated and become the main heroine, Konoha. And so the way she wrote her like little fantasy book is every time she had a new interest in something, she would update it in a new chapter. Episode 2 is gonna go over her next fascination, which was being a monster effer. She's like, the massage anime, this one? Did it have a massage? No, you telling us you didn't watch the anime with the girls in the swimsuits or volleyball uniform? The massage? No! Why would I watch that? Look at the rating. It's already quite bad. But nah, I'm good. Now, y'all got to get your own thoughts on that. But yeah, so when she reincarnates, this is after she like gets the book called The Dark History. And so every time she has a new fascination or something, she updates it in her book. And so each character has a particular character type that she got really into, like at some point when she was like consuming new books and fanfic. So no, like that was just a fascination she had. So in chapter 2 or episode 2, Konoha's gonna get kidnapped by this werewolf beast thing, and supposedly she was oh my god, what was it? Episode 2? Yeah, no, yeah, in episode 2, Konoha's gonna get kidnapped. It's supposed what happened in the little book she wrote is that they had to rescue Konoha later, but she was I think she was devoured, wink wonk, by the beast in the morning. But in the book, she doesn't want her sister to get injured, so the main character, she's like, oh no, we have to go save her before the morning, because then the wolf will like devour her. And so they save her and they beat up the wolf. But yeah, and then this guy, she just ended up falling in love with like sexy villain characters later, so she added him. And then she liked she just keeps adding random shit, because why not? That was a loud babong. Oh, my thing fell over. That's okay. Oh, I want to hear thoughts on that. She does what? No, like nothing happens to either of them, but like she included that in her little fantasy storybook. That's how she had to go save her sister before anything happened. But yeah, it's really funny. So as she's actively trying to save her sister, everyone thinks she's still trying to bully her sister, but then the sister will say random information that is like, oh, she was actually watching out for her. So everyone's like slowly getting attached to the main character now, because they're like, oh, she's actually not that bad of a person. She's actually trying to take care of Konoha, and we just misinterpret all of her intentions. But yeah, it's really funny. I did stop reading the manga. I just read a little bit of it. Yeah. All right, I did watch Digimon Beat Break. I love him. He's such a mom. I love you, sweetie pie. Mwah. Okay, so the main character, it's very much the case of like the main character has like special capabilities and powers and stuff, and nobody will tell him, and the only person that could is a family member that like ends up injured or whatever. So I am really liking the new Digimon. I think we opened up on a good note in which like a point of no return for the MC. So she were Twilight, but Jacob stayed as a wolf. Well, no, the wolf just happens to be one chapter. The wolf is not relevant. The wolf's not relevant later on. Yeah, no, that was just for one chapter, but the wolf's not relevant. I would not compare this to Twilight just because there's not really like any supernatural beings present, actually. It's very much like the villainess kind of arc. Oh, please tell us you watched the Let's Play. Fuck no, you crazy! I got time, but I don't got that much time. Oh, wait, hold on. There was one you guys recommended I watch. Oh, shit, where is it? Is it? Let me see the rating. Because I might have been right and that I didn't want to watch it. Darn, the rating's high. Okay, so I was actually going to watch Chitose is in the Ramen, but I was going to watch it. I really was. And then I looked at the timestamp and it was like 52 minutes and I was like, oh fuck. Like I was down to watch anime, but I wasn't down for an hour long one. You know, and one, this is one I wasn't really like too on the ball with anyways, so I was already not down to watch it for an hour. Like yeah, no. I might watch it later. I don't know. I was not willing to give it a chance right now. But yeah, I do like the Digimon one. They basically become a found family, and I love it so much. I'm really excited. I loved it. It was cute. And I like Geckomon. He's like, Gecko! Okay, so... Another family one I want. You want to do a little bit? No. I don't want to, like, poison my eyes. It's not good that I need a video minute. Oh, I thought you were talking about Let's Play. Never mind. It's just that good that I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I will probably watch it never later. Who knows? All right, Alma-chan wants to be a family. So the animation isn't like, again, not top notch. And she is a battle robot, but the scenes that we saw her battling, she wasn't battling. That was a simulation. That was like a test simulation. She wasn't actually battling. Okay, so I actually really like this one too. It's a lot of fun family dynamic. The two scientists actively hate each other, but they're also kind of secretly crushing on each other. And so at the end of episode 1, Alma talks them into getting married to be less suspicious so that they're a family. And she's literally their daughter. She calls them mom and dad. The scientists, I hope, end up like actually falling in love and, you know, committing to this family. And they're just so cute. They're so funny. I really do love this show. Alma is really cute. Oh my gosh. She's adorable, and I love her interpretations of everything. It's so funny. Shabake. I actually really like Shabake. I'm upset that the rating's so low. It shouldn't be that low. It's really well animated. It's a really good mystery. I mean, if you ignore the hairstyles, everyone's pretty hot. Like, come on! You know, like, it's really good. I don't know why this got such a low rating. I think it should be higher. I don't even know. Let me see. Reviews. Forum. Episode 1. Let me see about episode 1. Why was the rating so low? Let's see. Wait a minute. Are we really comparing it to this one? Huh. I mean, that one was good, but I definitely wouldn't want to put this in the same genre. Yeah. I think what threw a lot of people off is that okay, yeah, the Sukumogami Kashimasu, that one, I think what threw a lot of people off on that one, hi Share Pumpkin, welcome, is that the characters, one, the parents ran the shop, and I think they adopted this kid who I think was an orphan, and they took him in and they raised them together, but then the parents had passed away, so these two run the shop together. But then at the end of season one, um what was it? At the end of season one, I think they get together because they were in love or something. I mean, technically they're not related, but I can see why that one got a low rating was because of the budding romance. I personally like the show just because of the different Tsukugami. I actually even drew one myself. I don't know where that sketch is though. I don't. I drew it somewhere and I don't know where those notebooks are. But I drew like a crane one. It was really cute. I drew like a crane fan one, so the fan was like its arms. It was really pretty. I inked it and everything. It was for like an Inktober thing. Um, I feel even less convinced about this since that's weird though. Like I think Shabake had really a really good solid story and establishment of the characters and the importance and having a good amount of mystery on who's doing what. So I thought it was pretty good. We'll still give it a chance. Is that why it's so low? Reminds me of Rentasu, but with homoergy instead of hetero, and I'm all for it's more bloody than I expected. Seemed like Edo period. Soul until he snuck away around in the murder. Quite the atmosphere. I've been hoping this would be good. Series impressed with the lore and style. Double X visited thoughts, but I really enjoyed it. Okay, yeah, I have similar impressions. I really like. I mean, this one was okay. I mean, I liked it, but it wasn't like amazing. Okay, episode I guess wasn't super interesting. Really, it looked really nice. Like it is slow. I will admit it is a little slow. Are you out there on Mousefair animes, Tony? I won't like type it in and shit. Like I'll vocalize it maybe. Let's see, probably because of the hairstyle. Usually they have lower ratings of the entire series isn't out. Oh, okay, I got you. Because a mystery just leaving you on a cliffhanger kind of sucks. I mean, it's a mystery though. Are you out there on? Yeah, I have some impressions. I also really excited. It's underrated gem. A bit of a slow start, but I think it may get better. Animation is pretty good too. It's alright start series. I enjoyed it quite a lot. Make sure third, second, 3D2 actually worked very well. Yeah, like for most anime I think nowadays they use 3D for like a lot of monsters, like big enemy monsters or a lot of background scenes. So I mean not too bad. But too early to tell. I knew it too many questions and not a plot hook. Oh, I like the plot hook though. Well, it says the elite distinction of being the first series I formally add to. Oh, nice. Okay. So there haven't been anything about this prior well. About this prior well was a bit random. Okay, went completely blind. Exactly hook me. Okay. Starting to think this is going to be a bust. I'm glad okay, interesting choice for style of the ED. I didn't even check the ED. You know which one had a very interesting opening that I didn't expect? It's basically a Japanese rap song, I think, or a pop song. It was this one. The opening for this did not it just didn't sound like an opening for that kind of genre, and that one threw me off. Let's see. I thought this one was very good though. I really did think. Let's see. I think that's it so far, the ones that I have seen. Yeah. Yes. Obviously this one I'm still watching. Very good, it's very cute. I forgot who the main love interest was, and I forgot it was like the wizard guy. But if I recall correctly at the end, spoiler alert, if anyone's watching Who Made Me a Princess, I don't know if they're gonna change this in the anime, but spoiler alert for the manga, she doesn't really end up with anybody. Like yes, he's a strong contender, but at the end of it she doesn't really get married. Like it just ends with her just becoming princess, like a beloved princess who's one day to rule as empress. Like that's just how it ends. I think most people were turned off by its rotoscope style animation. Rotoscope? Did it have a specific style of animation that I didn't notice? I watched too many movies to notice much of camera work sometimes. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so now we'll be going over the last seasons. There's still a few I haven't finished, like Dandaran. Baba, you're here. Hello. Just got off work to dive for something witty. Here you go. Thank you. Thank you for renewing your membership. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the chat? Where are you? Mwah, 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 mwah. Hug, hug, hug. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Oh, that was in reference to my message above. I mean, it's only the first episode, though. I've seen some animes that have jumped pretty drastic in its rating. Okay. Remember Ping Pong? The anime show was rated really bad for the first few episodes until it finished. I think now it's at 8.7. You must be portrayed. Oh! Oh, okay, you're referring to Ping Pong. Oh, okay. I was like, what? I was confused. I totally admit. I'm sorry. My mic screen thing is, like, covering my view. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, so, but yeah, there's a few I haven't finished. Ones I did finish was My Dress Up Darling Season 2. I think I am going to keep up with it, and I want to watch it till the end. I knew the manga ended, but I didn't read the ending in its entirety, because I didn't know about, like, a little part near the end of chapter of volume 14, 13, I can't remember. So there's a little part there. And they're adorable, and that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, it was really good. I actually really loved season 2. I think I see why they started taking the saran wrap off after the first 2 books of the show. But yeah, it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I loved it a lot. I really loved it a lot. It was so cute. On episode 9, finish it! Finish it! Finish it! I'm just kidding. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, I haven't finished Dandadan yet. I didn't really see too much hype for season 2 as much as I did for season 1. I did see somebody make, like, her earrings though with, like, resin and clay, which looked really cool. Let's see what else. I try to watch this, so I feel like I tortured myself those first 3 seasons, and I was gonna continue with season 4, and I started episode 1, and I couldn't. I really couldn't. And I didn't want to sit through that. I was like, no, I'm okay. It's fine. I really enjoyed episodes 1 through 3, but I feel like there's a bit of lull in episodes 4 through 9. I mean, I guess so. I don't know. I liked all the episodes. I like all the characters. It's really good. All right, Clavadis. I loved Clavadis. Oh, it was really good. I enjoyed watching Clavadis a lot. It was a lot of, like, you know, when you get beat down, but eventually the characters they win, they triumph. They're just doing characters without really writing them screen time to be fleshed out. A little bit, but it's fine. I'm focusing on these 2. They got side characters, they got side characters. Oh. Alright, Clavice was really good. The animation was really good. Yeah, it was I just really enjoyed it. I don't really know how to explain why I enjoyed it so much. I think because I really like I like certain dark fantasy isekai genre in a sense that the main characters do not hesitate to unalive certain people. And I mean, this one did have a lot of blood. Ooh, it was so much blood. But I really like the dynamic between Klein and Alicia. She's no longer a hero, but she technically is. I don't know. I really like their dynamic. It's very good. It's very interesting. I like the characters introduced later, and the baby, obviously Luna. We love Luna, the little baby. But they could just use it to just flesh out the relationship. That's true. But you also want to have that charm of having other characters involved with what you're doing. I don't know. I like the characters. I just like the overall. Oh, God. Okay. The Water Magician. I liked the story a lot. I liked Ayuma Murase voicing them. See, I really like the story. The animation, on the other hand, has much to be desired. Like, it was atrocious in some parts, like absolutely devastating. But I kept going because the story was actually very good. Again, this is very much another like isekai dark fantasy vibe of once you hurt somebody close to the MC, they're like, you know, all bets are off. They will absolutely unalive you. That's why Rimuru is my absolute favorite from time I got reincarnated as a slime. When there was that war raging and a lot of the people he became friends with, a lot of people from his town, from his kingdom, got unalived. Hands down, he was just like, excuse me, AI system, whatever. Tell me how to bring them back to life. They're like, oh, you need to be a demon lord. He's like, how do I do that? They're like, you need to unalive 10,000 people. And he's like, all right, bet. And he did. Within a matter of like couple seconds, he did. He unalived the enemy army. Oh my God. But yeah, I really, and I mean, in the Water Magician, there's a point where his friends get injured and there's a big misunderstanding. And so he starts fighting this dude. And his friends like, no, you cannot unalive that dude. That dude is important to another kingdom. Like, I'm sure there's a misunderstanding. He's like, I don't matter. I'm gonna unalive him right now, right here, right now. And so I really love an MC that's willing to, you know, once you mess with their family and loved ones, that's it. They will absolutely demolish you. What is this? Is that the anime with the J animation? Yes, yeah. Yeah, it was... The animation was not that good. It was kind of appalling in some scenes. Like, I think most of the budget went towards the one boss fight of him and the demon, and then that was it. Like, the rest of the budget just went horribly wrong. But yeah, I loved the story, though. It was a very good story. I just wish it had better animation, but it was a good story. Alright, the other one I liked was Secrets of the Silent Witch. I think it is currently still updating, either as a web novel or a light novel. I am not 100% sure on that, but I know it's still updating, I think. Or no, actually, no, I think it ended. Never mind. I think it did end. I think. Don't quote me on that. So the thing with a lot of anime that have two love interests, this is in general, you know, so you have a main character and then you have two or three possible people that they can end up with in these sort of shows. This happened with Oshinoko, this happens with other series, but usually the main character will have two possible people they'll end up with, right? And so in this case, it's either the second prince or the guy that's a knight, you know. And I mean, after watching season 1 and even after some cute moments she has with the prince, I still want her to end up with the knight. And spoiler alert, she technically doesn't and does end up with somebody. Technically. Spoiler alert, her and the knight, Cyril, they do have mutual feelings for each other. They just haven't admitted or confessed to anything. You know, they haven't moved forward with anything. But they have mutual feelings for each other. So, you know, I'm a happy camper. I was happy with it. I was like, hell yeah, let's go. Oh no, the war magician. You know what though? Ghost Stories makes it work because, like, they're unhinged and hilarious. Water Magician was not supposed to be unhinged and wonky, okay? Like, it just didn't work. What is it? I really liked Secrets of Sandwich. I really like the main character. I love the last episode. I was crying with her. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I looked up later because, I mean, yes, it was a big spoiler, but I wanted to look up what happened to her family. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, 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 oh. I understand now. Very horrible political reason her family got unalived for the kingdom. I was like, no! It was so sad. All right, so but it was very good. I liked it a lot. Warriors is also a 2025. Yes, yeah, no, yeah, it came out like a couple months ago. Yeah, in July. Let's see what else. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at this one. I was like, some people like this, some people do. Oh, some people got mad that Signs of Affection. Uh, there you go. So I don't know if anyone saw this anime, but it's not getting a season 2. And I'm kind of really upset, and lots of people were really upset about it because they're like, wait, that one doesn't get a season 2, but Rent a Girlfriend gets a season 6, and among other romance anime that got other seasons. Yeah. Like, you have all these harem anime. Some of them are like okay, and some of them are just absolute trash. I'm not gonna say which ones, but they get like 5 to 7 seasons, and then you get like one that's really good. It's like if this one didn't get a season 2, like that's blasphemy right there. Like, oh my gosh, yeah, Signs of Affection will not be getting a season 2, and I'm so upset. But now I'm committed to collecting the manga in the future, and I'm just gonna read the manga. I don't even know if it's done updating though. Signs of Affection manga, or maybe it's a novel. I'm not too sure. Let me double check. Oh, a Sign of Affection. That's why. It is a manga. Okay, yeah. So no, it's still ongoing. It started publication 2019. Still ongoing. 12 volumes in. I'm hoping it's not going to be that long, but we'll see. Wait, I thought Rent a Girlfriend was pretty universally hated though. Not until recently. Not until recently. Rent a Girlfriend. People liked it. Until she rejected, is that the main girl? Yeah, until she rejected him because she wanted to continue with being a rent-a-girlfriend, I think, if I understood that correctly. I'm not 100% sure if I understood that correctly. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I'm not too sure. But she did reject him. And lots of people were very upset about that. And then there was speculation that she's based off of the author's wife, or the author wants to date his character, that he doesn't want her to end up with the MC. I'm not 100% positive. I kept seeing a lot of things kind of jump around. The reason I didn't want to watch Rent Girlfriend is because I'm not down for a lot of harem anime. It really depends what kind of harem anime it is. The other thing is that I think one of the here is his ex that dumped him, and she ends up liking him later. So I actually found the manga at a thrift store, volume 1 through 3, and I was reading a little bit of it, and I already got absolutely annoyed. I was like, hell no. Spoilers! Sorry. Were you guys watching Rent a Girlfriend? My bad. The manga's still ongoing. Sorry. This was a big deal a while ago. I thought everybody saw that news. Never mind. My bad. Okay, I'm sorry. I heard about that, yeah. Um, but yeah, I think I was reading a little bit of volume 1, and I think that's his ex that dumped him before the beginning of the volume. I'm not watching it. I dropped at episode 1. Oh, good. Yeah, it didn't look that good. Any whoosies. I still haven't finished this one yet. It's a very cozy anime that if you just want to sit and chillax, you can. Let's see. Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. This was so freaking good. Like, yes, there are some points where you kind of get annoyed, but I personally didn't get annoyed just because I've read too many manhwa where the female MC goes through some form of verbal or physical abuse, and it's just really, really hard to get the MC out of the mindset that they're safe and they're loved. You know, it's really hard, and it takes several hundred chapters. I assure you, it could take longer. But yeah, they're such a cute couple. He is so goofy and funky when he's just absolutely in love with her. And he even gets like a body pillow, and he just writes Mari on it, like writes her name on it. And he just snuggles with that, and he's like, yeah! They're so funny. I love them so much. They're so cute. I don't even know if this is a manga. I don't know if it's done. I feel like it ended on a pretty good note, and that you know, I think it's over unless it's still going. Okay, it's a light novel and it is still Wow! What the heck? What? Whoa. I was like, wait, the art style looks way different. Wow! Images. Yeah, that's like two different art styles. I'm sorry. Hold on, I need to show you. Oh my god, they do get married! What? I thought that was a joke! Holy shit. What? Really? No way. What? Dude, nah. What? What volume is this? Is that volume 4? What? I thought that was a joke. I thought that was a joke. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm sorry. There's these two side characters that supposedly got together. I was in shock. What? Let me show you guys the art style. Why does everyone's faces look like different proportions? Oh my god. Okay, so let me show you the light novel art style, and then let me show you the manga art style. Oh my god. Because I got I got so thrown off. I'm sorry. You guys can't see what I'm looking at, but I will put manhwa. Even one of my VA Oshis can't salvage the show for me. Oof. Ooh, yeah, no, sometimes if you just hate the character or the plot, sometimes if the VA's even in it, you can't. You just really can't. Okay, so I wonder if there's other, let me see if there's other like visuals. Let me click the thing. I look at, okay, so we're gonna click this so you guys can see. So the art style of the anime is kind of following the manga for the most part. So that like this is kind of pretty much what the manga animation, like the manga art style looks like. And then this is actually what the light novel looks like. Which I just straight up just was not expecting that. I was like, whoa! Whoa, what? Why is it so fuzzy? It's so fuzzy. I need to get a better one. Light novel cover images. Oh, why is it so fuzzy? Let me get this one instead. Okay. Yeah, this one, this other one's probably better. Okay, yeah, here we go. So yeah, I was just kind of thrown off for a second there because it's like it's very anime. I was expecting like when I looked up the light novel, I was expecting like the manga, but no, because usually the light novel will look like really pretty. I just was expecting it to be this pretty. I was like, whoa, wow, wow. You know what I've noticed? Even the anime has a bad rating. It may or may not be objectively bad. You go hyper fixate on the one thing to love about it. Oh, I got you. Yeah, it's very fluffy. Is the art style pretty consistent in the cover art and the manga panels themselves? Because that is pretty different. Oh yeah, I know. So this is what the light novel looks like. And then let me pull up the manga. I think the manga matches the animation style better. Yeah, here's the manga. So yeah, the manga pretty much kind of matches or the anime matches the manga art style better than like the light novel. Wow, I was not expecting that. I am so used to like just light novels being more like the light novel artwork. I am so used to that being more rendered in animation style, but it still kind of looks like an anime manga kind of style artwork. It's just more rendered for the light novel. Like it's more when I mean rendered, I mean like it has more strokes, it has more paint, it has more textures and lighting, has more shadows and highlights. It's more highly rendered. But it's usually generally kind of somewhat the same style, or it'll be like watercolor-esque and stuff. But I just usually from what I've seen, it's usually around the same style. I haven't really seen it where it looks so drastically different that it throws you off. Like which one? Where is the Demon Knight? Not Mary's. The Villainess and the Demon Knight. Okay, yeah. So like the light novel and the manga look pretty much like the covers look pretty much the same. Okay, so and don't judge about the proportions. I know the proportions are like really whack as shit, okay? I acknowledge that. Okay, I purely got this manga because the knight, his proportions were pretty good in volume 1. That I want to use as a reference for drawing a specific character. But yeah, so here's the villainess one. Okay, so this is the light novel. This is what the light novel looks like, right? Light novel. Okay, light novel. And then here's what the manga looks like. The style looks pretty much the same, like generally around the same. Like it wasn't too drastic. But this just looks drastic. Like that just this is too different. I got thrown off very badly. I was like, wow! Like a spin-off or like a complete rip-off. No, yeah, no, that's the original novel. But yeah, I really like this. Was really good. I love this couple. Power couple for the win. I tried watching Ugly Mug Epic Fighter, but the fight scenes just were not very good. And I feel like they just kept shoving stuff in your face, or just, I don't know. I don't know what I didn't like about the show. It's just the fight scenes weren't very good, and I feel like he was hiding a lot of his abilities because he put negative like 215 for being like for looks. He got like super high level powers where he's essentially a god, but he's kind of taking care of these characters in the new world because he doesn't want to like leave them on their own to get like tricked and stuff. So he's kind of babysitting everybody. Like the fight scenes just weren't really that good, and it was kind of bizarre. Like at this point, he becomes like Goku or something. Like I just couldn't keep up with it. I was thrown off. Shoving what in the viewers' faces? Like he's walking by, and you see this girl in a wheelchair getting bullied by some kids, and I was like, oh yeah, it's this girl. Like, it was like, oh, a coincidence? I think not. And then they just show it in your face. Like, oh. Yeah, like, oh, it's a coincidence that they're bringing up this story or that they're looking to this frame and this is a big deal now or something, you know. I don't know. Like his company was kind of going downhill, but he looked up to this dude that gave him some advice, which you end up finding out is him. And then you find out she's the sister of this guy, but like she's estranged from him, but she still wants to take care of him. And then you find out this girl's the one in the wheelchair, but since she got reincarnated, she's pretending to be like a rich girl, and she doesn't know anything about the world. She doesn't know how to do anything. Like I don't know. It's just, it kind of reminded me of the guy that could parry. You know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, it just felt like he was taking care of these characters too much, that we weren't really doing a lot with the main MC. I mean, he was actively trying to hide how powerful he was, and like the fighting just didn't look that good. So I don't know. I don't know. Alright, April showers bring Mayflowers. I also didn't finish this one. The animation is like not that great either. It's okay. But the comedy's really good. I had a lot of fun. There's a bunch of misunderstandings, and these two kind of somewhat mutually like each other, and there's just like other side characters that are trying to deal with their own stuff. It's a pure, really good comedy. Oh yeah, I think I felt the same for Tata no Yushiro Shield Hero. I don't know why I gave this one 3 chances. I don't know. I guess I was expecting something else, and it just continued with, oh yeah, everyone loves the main MC. And they just want to get together with him, and I was like, alright, that's cool. Sure. And I think they just overall kept adding random shit that just threw me off. Like, it made no sense to me. I think that was it. I think that was my final straw. That was my absolute final straw. Was when she put on the Shrine Maid outfit, they said, oh yeah, by the way, she's royalty. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, we're gonna go to this kingdom, like Japanese looking kingdom, and she has to go fight for the throne or something. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like they kept adding random shit to begin with, and then it just kept getting actively worse at random shit. And I was like, oh god. It's like, this is like with that chick, the dark history villainess. It's like someone just found a plot point or a character they like, and they just added it to their book. It's just making a new book. I was like, okay, cool. So I don't know. I don't know. I tried watching this one, but the animation was also just actively horrendous. Like, it was just really bad, and I think it got to the point in one of the episodes where the assassin had to assassinate like an idol she liked, but she's like a weapon of the organization, so she had to assassinate the idol she loves, and she's just super dead inside, but this idol group is like super amazing. And it's just when she's like explaining this, so they like to add like really odd music choices. And in this case, the new song by this idol group, it just felt really eerie, and like it was like, oh, like really bad, like oh kind of thing. And then they trying to break into a pop song, but I don't think the singing was very good. It was kind of bad. And it was just, I could not put myself through this any more than I already had. So I dropped it. The premise was really good, and the first 2 cases I had to deal with were amazing. But once it got to the idol arc, and it was trying to do, and they weren't even dancing. It was a lot of still images, and it didn't even have a lot of lights or anything. And it was really bad. It was just really, really bad. And I was like, yeah, I'm not putting myself through this. I was like, nah. Even like the little story manhwa ones were like this little story manhwa style. This was way better than whatever this was. The bad singing. I dropped it because of the bad animation, and just like I mean, the singing just was the final nail in the coffin. I'm sorry, snorted. The singing was the final nail in the coffin because the animation was very bad. They like, I wasn't sure what kind of song this idol group did, and she was kind of listening to it at the bar, and it was just like, oh, like kind of like church kind of music, and then it busts into like pop, but then just the framing and like the way they're trying to do the story, just, it didn't make any sense. Like the transitions between scenes just did not work. I don't know. It didn't make fucking sense. And then the singing just, oh my god. I thought the song was gonna be better, and I was like, all right, you know what? I'll go through the animation. Like, let's just listen to the song, and hopefully she won't attack the idol. And then the song wasn't good. It just didn't make sense, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I couldn't. I felt it was too heavy hand in having the world pit against the MCs. Oh well, I'm used to that, but I don't know. I couldn't. I actually watched episode 1 through 4 of Let's Go Karaoke. They haven't released episode 5 because I think they're just going to do a time skip. And unfortunately, the manga has not updated for the month. I think it updates this month. Let me see. Karaoke. Ooh, I don't know where it's at actually. Where is it? Is it Eco? Ah, here it is. Yeah, chapter 18. Yeah, it didn't come out yet. So I think it should still be airing. I think it's still going. Did episode 5 come out? Did I not watch episode 5? Oh, I guess I didn't watch episode 5. He goes to prison. Did episode 5 come out? I just didn't see it? Oh! Damn, do I just not like anime? What do you mean? Oh, anime original episode. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember going to jail. Okay, so this one was actually kind of funny because lots of people like were like, "What? That was so unexpected." But as someone who's read her fair share of manga, and like I've read a fair share of romance manga and seen a fair share of romance movies. And I can tell you right off the bat, if you did not see it coming from episode 1, I cannot help you. Like, shit. I've had a lot of things in there we can play about anime. Oh, I got you. I would like to think my standards are low enough that I can still enjoy some anime, but sometimes they're high enough that I just can't. Let's see. And this one I was still watching and it was good. It was okay, so I was kind of scared about this one, but it was actually really good. I haven't finished. I think I got to like episode 12 or 13. So the reason I was like on the fence about this one, the karaoke one with karaoke. It was, oh my god, where is it? I just saw it. Where'd it go? This one. Yeah, if you didn't see it from episode 1, I cannot help you. When you've read a bunch of romance manga, especially like older romance manga from the 2000s or just any particular romance in general, there are signs that characters could get together, okay? And then there's romance manga that gives you hope. I think I've been seeing it trending lately. Nana. They said that is the biggest queer baiting romance manga you will ever read. I was surprised. I was like, what do you mean they don't end up together? What? I haven't even read Nana. I have a few volumes. I remember it's the significance of strawberries, but I haven't read it. But yeah, no, that was pretty established. That one, I can tell you right off the bat. I was like, yeah, that's gonna go somewhere. And there has been a time skip for that one, and the manga is currently at volume 18. I mean 17, not volume 8, chapter 17. There you go. There you go. Wait, what? You didn't hear it from me. Anyways, so with this one, Sword of the Demon Hunter, the reason I was super on the fence about this one, and this is the case for a lot of romance manga and anime that have like some supernatural element to it. And you know what? I think I was able to put up with it a while ago. I don't know if I'd be able to put up with it now. I don't think so as much. I'm still watching Nana. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, that one I can't even apologize for though, because like it's been out for a really long time and the manga too. So that one I'm sorry for spoilers. But yeah, that's yeah. Yeah. Anyways, so the trope is that you have a female main character who somehow either by no, you know what, usually, okay, no, I take that back. Most of the time in this specific romance genre is that the female character inherits their family problem and or significance. And what I mean by that, it was like 6 years ago, but so ay, okay, nothing to worry about then. So what I mean by that is she gets too excited about them romances, mangas. I am really picky on my romances. Like, I am genuinely picky. Like, if it doesn't have tropes and stuff that I like, or if the MC is annoying, I will drop it so fast. So yeah, it's a female MC, or just an MC in general, specifically female MCs, that it is they inherit their family's troubles or significance. What I mean by that is that they have special blood, they have special powers. They have this a lot in reverse harems, specifically for the supernatural genre. And what ends up happening is that they do not fully understand the significance or the extent of what they have inherited until it is too late, and they make no effort to improve themselves. Sometimes they do. Very rarely do they do. We need that to turn to, oh my god. I'll have to watch it later. Who knows when later is gonna be. But yeah, this is what annoys me, is when female MCs try and take on a burden without knowing the full extent of that burden, and even after the consequences, they do not fucking improve. That annoys the absolute living daylights out of me. Okay? Have you seen Clannad? I have not. I got bored. I tried to watch Clannad. I tried, and I got sleepy. I've tried to watch, same thing with One Piece. I've tried to watch One Piece. Literally was in a car for 8 hours, and I tried watching One Piece, and I voted. I could not. For the life of me, I could not I've tried this 3 times on 3 separate road trips. I've tried watching it. It just could not work out. Oh my god. What? Yeah, I got really sleepy. It's like the Titanic, that movie. It makes me really sleepy. I don't know why, I just got really bored. I could not commit to Clannad. Maybe one day I will. But yeah, I really don't like MC. That's why when I see certain MCs for a lot of shoujo manga, like, oh, she fell into this predicament, or she had to do this or that, and it's just, I hate it. I hate it when the MC just doesn't take responsibility for her actions, and she just does not improve. Like, it just, I can't. I just can't. She's not watching Clannad. But why am I not watching Clannad? Why? Bubba, do you have something against Clannad? Ever watch Psy Cry Ed? I don't think so. That's a funky name. I've never seen that name before. What is it called? Psy Cry Ed? S Cry ED. S Cry ED anime. Nope, I have not. What's up with that guy's face? Why does it look like a meme? It literally looks like a meme. You cannot say you're going to a romance manga anime when you haven't watched two of the most quintessential series of the genre. Which is what? Clannad and what? Are you gonna say Angel Beats? I tried watching Angel Beats too and I got bored. Look, guys, I tried. I really did. Ooh, oh, okay, we gotta talk about these two. These two. Yes, okay. Y'all gotta watch this because I didn't realize that, what's her name? Oh my god, what's her name? Is her name Piano? Oh my god, what's your name, honey? Piano! Yeah, I didn't realize how unhinged Piano was till I saw clips and I was like, holy shit. Girl's insane, okay? Alright, so, oh, toward our fruits basket. Angel Beats is alright. Oh my god. Seriously, wrote Charlotte. Oh, that makes sense. I've seen Fruits Basket. I love Fruits Basket. I have all the manga of Fruits Basket. Okay. I love Fruits Basket. That's my go-to. That's like the peak. Okay. I love Fruits Basket. It's so good. Okay, so admittedly, I've not watched Fruits Basket. Yeah, I know you haven't. I know you haven't. Shame on you. No, just kidding. Okay, so Lord of Mysteries. This got really popular to the point that the books were sold out for a time. And even when the companies took these to conventions to sell, these sold out within a couple of hours. This is a very popular series. I really personally liked it. It has an 8.65, which good, as it should. Unfortunately, from what I can tell, they cut a lot of information out, but they kept enough in that you were kind of somewhat up to date. Just know there's like 25,000 cults in this thing that I can't keep track of everybody. The only ones I'm aware of are literally the cult he works for, the Demoness cult, and something with the church. I cannot remember. But yeah, like something with the Hangman Church, whatever. Those are like the three cults I actively recall. All the other cults make no sense to me and I can't remember them. I'll hold you up to that standard. You said it's peak. It is. It really is. It is so freaking good. I will do a review on the manga one day to show you how good it is. Okay. Alright. Alright, let me see. It's the Cult of Cults, yes. It was very good. It was very well animated. The fight scenes were amazing. This company is the same one that did Modao Zushi. And unfortunately, they have a lot of same face. And what that means is like the art style looks so similar that when they draw characters with the same characteristics, it literally looks like the same character. Let me see. My buds swear by it. And wait, swear by what? Clannad? I know it's sad. I know Clannad is sad. Kizzy. Where's my man? Well, he's not my man. He's someone else's man, but where is he? Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, so his name is Wei Wuxian. Wei Wuxian. Wei Wuxian. There you go. That's what he looks like. Okay. And this company is the same one that did Lord of Mysteries. Obviously, they've improved the art style since then. It looks a lot nicer than what it was. Wait, my buds swear by it, and it makes me... No, the things you're swearing by. What did I say? I'm lost. What did I say? I'll have to watch series before that so we can all cross-reference you. Thank you. Okay, let me see if he is in. Is that him? Meh. You can't see it from this angle, but like when this anime came out, there were so many my dad from 1985 edits with Wei Wuxian and this guy. It was really insane. This guy is Leonard, who's a little gay for our MC Klein. um Apparently they're gonna have a game of this and I'm very excited. I want to play this game. And I have book one. I do have book one and I want to read it. I really do need a notebook. 'Cause like I said, this thing has like 25,000 cults and there's so many powers and a lot of the powers are kind of related to the tarot card. And if you know a tarot card deck, they're very extensive. Um so it's just I got very confused a little bit, but I kept up to date for the most part. I was kind of okay. Um and unfortunately they did release well, I guess fortunately for those in China, they released the last 3 episodes as a movie in theaters, so lots of people were able to see like a lot of clips early on. So I feel like that kind of ruined it for me a little bit because I was like, where's this scene from? And so apparently the final episode with the yellow flowers was a significant scene in the novel. Would you say you're more lenient towards man service animes? Uh no. No, because there's a lot of reverse harem anime that I think are absolutely atrocious. Like I think most reverse harem anime are kind of bad. Like the Dance of the Devil is kind of bad. Let me look up a list. Hold on. Actually, can it pop up? Like, does the genre pop up if I look up reverse harem anime? I just harem anime in general. Anime. Just reverse harem anime in general just is kind. Bleach is what? Okay, well, yeah, that one's I don't know about that one. Well, actually, no, never mind. Different one. That's not a reverse hair. What the fuck is this shirt? Ah, okay, I'm gonna have to look this up later. Okay, what's in that cook? Okay, Utapri. Um, trying to think of like. Okay, okay, so the thing with a lot of harem and reverse harem anime is that they're based off of books or a light novel. I mean, a visual novel. They're based off the books and visual novels. And the hard thing about trying to get that animated or made into a consistent story is that there's multiple routes. So you kind of need to just pick one and go with it, which is a little difficult. Most anime will opt to going for the ultimate route, like the route you can get after you've completed all the other routes. They generally go with that one. I've watched Dokyusei, and I felt like a fish out of water. Yeah, I've watched my fair share of some BL anime. Some of it's like kind of whack as shit, and some of it's really good. This one though, I really do like this one. This is actually one of my favorite movies. They had released figures of this in Good Smile, but the figures were absolutely expensive, and I personally don't like this art style. In like, I don't like this art style in figure format. It just looked funky to me. Um, but yeah, what was it? I have also read. Where are the other works? Where is the author? This author is really good at BLGL couples in general. I have another work. Where is it? Ah, here. I haven't bought it yet. I did read it though. Ah, this one. This one was really I like this one. Yeah, Ruby is a stay at elite European boarding school. Things are going pretty well until she finds out she won't be able to go home for Christmas. Says she'd be stuck at school with only one other student, the aloof, beautiful Steph, for company. As Ruby tries to understand Steph, she becomes more and more attracted to her because she really break through Steph's icy exterior. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, I am particularly picky on my romances in general. I really like formats like Classmates. Um, because a lot of BLGL anime manga, some of them are very fantasy like, in that in a perfect world, this is how it would go. You know, it's very rare that you find a story that's like very, they deal with a lot of issues that people might actively be dealing with, like their families, real life, their jobs, you know, that sort of thing. Another one that I think really would touch upon it very good was Escape Journey. That one was also very good. Um and a lot of them aren't like really good. Like a lot of them don't have good relationships. Some of them are very kind of whack as shit. Like Scum's Wish. Oh, that was very good. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not that one. No, wait, which one was it? Oh no, it wasn't Scum's Wish. Um though her best friend was in love with her, but then she didn't like her best friend that way. I don't know. Oh my god, no, what was it? Oh my gosh, what was it called? It wasn't Scum's Wish. It was. Could you sort of explain why you liked it to me? It just felt like you felt like soft core yaoi. What? Classmates? Oh, I don't know. It just kind of felt like they didn't know how to move forward with their relationship, and they were kind of hesitant on the future. A lot of BL and GL will get to the point that a lot of the relationships start in high school, and it goes up to the point where, okay, what do we do afterwards? Do we stay together? Do we become roommates? What college are you going to? Are you getting a job? What are you doing? You know, what are you doing after we graduate high school? Where are we going? What's going on? Kind of a situation. And I really do like those stories. At least they give you a little tidbit, or sometimes they just end it there. I thought Classmates ended it. Like, so many times have I seen it where it ended, and do I smell fideo? It smells like fideo. Like, I think Classmates manga, it literally said it was done publishing, and then they keep publishing more, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I think volume 7's coming out on the 14th. Yeah, okay, yeah, volume 7's coming on the 14th. I don't know when it's ever gonna end. Like, sometimes they just keep going, I guess. Scum's Wish is like Torta, but everything went wrong. I okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I can kind of see that. Mm-hmm. Scum's Wish was, whew, that was a ride. No, the one I'm thinking of, it was oh my god. Anime about each other. Oh my god, let me see if it's. No. Oh yes! Oh my god, is that what? I didn't know that was the title. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Ooh. Okay. In fairness, when I watched this anime, when I watched this anime, I didn't notice that it was NTR. Like, this is what I saw. I saw Netsutsu Trap. That's what I saw. Okay, like, saw that. I didn't notice the NTR portion of the title. When did I watch this? Yeah, back in 2017. So I wasn't even streaming at this point, so I didn't even look at the summary. I was just kind of watching it, and I was like, this is kind of bizarre. And I feel so dumb now because that makes sense. This one was bizarre, to say the least. I don't even know how to explain it. You know what? When I watched this, I don't even think I knew what NTR was. I had no idea what this was. Is this even done? It looked like a manga. Let's see. The laser guy. I know. I'm sorry. It didn't click. That's what this was. It didn't click. Okay, the manga only has 6 volumes. Okay, so I'm assuming they finished animating it. How does... Hold on, let me see. I actually don't remember what the ending was. Oh, okay, yeah. So the anime ended on a really weird point. Damn it, 5.3 rating is wild. It was definitely ahead of its time. And it was in the wrong space. That's all I'm gonna say. Let me see. I need visuals. Yeah, okay, so the other reason it probably has such a low... What the fuck is it? It has such a low rating is like it was like NTR, but it was a lot of forced NTR. Like the girl with black hair made so many advances on her, like lots of shit went down in bedrooms and in bathrooms, and just like I was like, whoa. Another thing too is that her boyfriend, this guy, he was like really abusive towards her. Like she was always bruised up after like they did the do, and she was always kind of concerned for her, like, oh my gosh, like you should break up with him. And he was popping up nowadays. I don't know. I didn't know this was a term. Like I didn't see this term till like later, you know. So it didn't click. I'm sorry. I keep clicking off. I don't think. Let's see. Yeah, she's in love with her, and she made a lot of advances. Like a lot. Oh yeah, no, like she just randomly touches her so much, like a lot. And she was always worried for her friend because her boyfriend was like absolutely horrible. I hated him. Do, 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 do. But yeah, this is way ahead of its time. Does it even have the ecchi tag? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Yo, the NTR is Yuri? Yeah, she's in love with her! And she kept making a lot of advances. They did a lot of freaky stuff. And he really just liked her. So at the end of the manga, she breaks up with him, I think. Yes. Yeah, she breaks up with him and they end up together, and she ends up like dumping her boyfriend. He's a freaking asshole. He's horrible. But yeah, he would like verbally and physically abuse her like a lot. But yeah, they end up together. She's been in love with her since like forever, apparently. Yeah, no, this is a girl's love. Okay, from the preview, this series looks crazy. Oh yeah, no, it was way ahead of its time. I assure you of that. Like I went into watching that not like this when I was watching it reminded me of Scum's Wish. When did Scum's Wish come out? It was probably around that time, actually. I'm surprised this one had a higher rating. Yeah, no, yeah, I was watching these two at the same time. Yeah, they came out around the same time. So, oh wow. Is that the manga cover? Yeah, that looks fucked up. Jeez! Louise! My god. So anime is for escaping reality. Who is this for? I don't know. Yeah, I was watching these two at the same time. So those two were definitely very much ahead of their time, in my opinion. It threw me off. I didn't know what to expect. I was intrigued because I never seen a story like that before. I don't think they release much of those anymore. Um, oh god, I'm so sick of this healthy purgatory. I want to see what. Oh my god. That was not the intention! I was just kind of like, oh, I haven't seen a story like this before, you know? How did Scum's Wish end, anyways? I don't even remember how Scum's Wish ends. Scum's Wish ending. Okay. Okay, so I watched an entire Scum's Wish one day. Curious on how particularly community feels about this ending. Couldn't try to find a thread for it. Am I wrong? Is this one I didn't find? Please let me know. Otherwise, what did everyone think? First, I love how painful it was. Sure, it would have been nice for Hana and Mugi end up together. No, I need the manga. How the manga end? Manga ending. Signifying the beginning of a potential genuine relationship. Oh, do they end up together? Uh, what? Wait a minute. 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 Wait. Wait a minute. 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 Why? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. I had to pause. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Okay, so the Scum's Wish manga is actually it's okay, so it's not written by the creator, but the Scum's Wish manga is actually illustrated by the same author of Oshinoko. What the hell did that download? What did I download? What did I just download? That. Delete? Fuck. Okay. Um. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to say, wait a minute, because I was like, no fucking way did they write this. I almost had a heart attack. Sorry. I was confused. Yeah, I got so confused. I'm so sorry. It's because I was looking at the manga. I was like, yeah, no. Apparently, it's a different writer. Don't download NTR. I wasn't. I mean, Scum's Wish isn't even NTR. They don't. I mean, technically, isn't. Yeah. So yeah. Scum Wish and Oshi no Ko same author. Okay, no. Yeah, no. Okay, no, there isn't a single author. Okay, so Oshinoko is written by so Oshinoko is written by Aka Akasaka and is illustrated by Mengo Yokoyari. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah. Oshinoko and Scum's Wish are illustrated by the same illustrator, except the illustrator of Oshinoko is actually the author that wrote Scum's Wish. Whereas Oshinoko, the author is Aka Akasaka? Okay. Let's see. me see. Doo, 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 doo. Yeah. Wait, who's Mango? I didn't even check. Hold up. Yeah, so she wrote and created Scum's Wish, but she illustrated Oshinoko. She didn't write Oshinoko though. Wow, yeah, really small world. That threw me off really bad. I was looking at some of the manga panels, and I was like, well, I was like at the ending. I thought, God, that looks a lot like Oshinoko. I said, no fucking way did they write this. I feel like people would have brought this up had it was written by the same author. No. It's the same illustrator. It's just a different author. So the illustrator did Scum's Wish. This is their work, and then they illustrated a Oshinoko. I did not know that. I did not know that. That's crazy. What? That threw me off so very badly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That freaked me out for a second. Oh my gosh. But like most food. The only time I could read NTR is in a doujinshi, and that's because whatever reason the art is always dead. Is that right? But something you want to share with the class? All I'm saying is vanilla cartoonish while in NTR, I can see every pore. Oh my god. Like, why the fuck is this drawn in 4K? Oh, didn't she go hardcore? Okay. I think it's been more than a minute since the first wait a minute. Okay, same artist, okay. Don't download to Small World. Yeah. I'm so sorry that the wait a minute took so long. I was trying to read the authors, but then the author was different. I was like, no, that's the same art style. So I asked Google, I was like, Google, is this the same one? They're like, it's the illustrator. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought the author of Oshinoko was the illustrator. I don't know, she just wrote the story. Interesting. How about Kage? Oh crap, I got a paper cut. Ow! Love is War, Kaguya-sama. Manga. So this one, yeah, that's a completely different illustrator. Oh, did she draw that one? Ah, okay. So the art style of the author that does Oshinoko. Okay, so her art style is Kaguya Love is War. Yeah, this is a completely different art style than Oshinoko. Love is War. Okay. So, yeah, the author for Oshinoko. I wonder how they got into collaboration though. I know sometimes they do like different illustrators and different writer. Okay, so the person who wrote Oshinoko, this is their art style. So this is her art style. Obviously different from Oshinoko. Oh, I had no idea. I had absolutely no. All this time, I thought Love is War had the same art style of Oshinoko. I had no idea. It's a different person. Oh god, that's funny. The more you know, am I right? Alright, well, I've already kind of, let's see. I've already kind of gone through, the ones I've watched. This one, I've been keeping up with the manga through TikTok, the TikTokies. TikToks, the Walker Talkers. So we're at a pretty good point. I really do want to watch this because it looks really good, and the manga looked really good, and I kind of want to read the manga. I was supposed to watch this one, and I just never sat down to watch it. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I liked season one. I liked the manga. I just didn't sit down and watch it. And I heard this one's really good. I just didn't sit down to watch it. It kind of threw me off that it was like a monster kind of thing. And it was kind of giving me Parasite vibes. And I got bored. I was like, nah. And then Doctor Stone was good. So I really do want to watch Doctor Stone. I kept seeing clips of how it like continued and ended. And I was like, this looks good. I would love to watch this. I really would love to watch this. Okay, send me the link. Send me the link. But yeah, we're good for right now. Cool, cool, cool. Nice. Alright, well, thank you everybody for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your morning, afternoon, and or evening in whichever part of the world you're in. I will be seeing y'all on Saturday. I will be doing a collab with Gyoko. We will be playing Repo. It took me a bit, but I was able to set up a controller with Repo. I know I'm supposed to play with keyboard, but I could not figure it out for the life of me. I tried with keyboard, I really did. I was kind of testing it out a little bit, and it just, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. So I hooked up my Logitech controller, which took me like 5 visits to Best Buy to get, but I got it. So yeah, I'll be playing Repo on the controller. I don't know what happened. While I was testing it and trying to set up the controller, I did get unalived by gnomes with pickaxes and got the gun. So I am not positive what happened there. I was like, okay. So again, sorry if I jumped the gun a little bit. I was trying to, set up the controller settings and it worked out okay. But thank you everybody for renewing your memberships. I really appreciate it. Also, play on controller. You can use please. Oh, what? Have you ever gamed on cute? No, no. I don't like it. I don't like it. It throws. I rather just have everything in my hand, in my solid console hands, instead of having my hands in 2 different spots. I don't like it. I don't like it. No. No, I didn't know you can use a PS5 controller. I literally just got Xbox controller template from Steam and I hooked it up that way. I was like, okay, that's cool. I mean, it worked out. The buttons work, so I mean, I might die a lot though, but that's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. I use PS5 controller or your PC on your PC. Oh, okay. I usually use my Logitech controller. Can't go wrong with Logitech. I mean, hey, it survived an implosion, so I mean, it's a pretty good controller. I don't know about the wiring though. I accidentally left my laptop closed on the wire, and that's how my old one broke, so I had to buy a new one. Luckily, it was only like $20. I was like, oh, that's cheap. Hell yeah. I mean, memberships just renew automatically. I don't even know when it renews until I get an email. Well, thank you for continuing the renewal. Thank you. And for anybody new that joined, but I appreciate thank you. But yeah, even if we don't get like this full amount by January, it's fine. I'm saving up my own thing on the side. I'll still use whatever you guys like save up, and it'll be towards the model. And I am very excited. I do plan to get Lena's reference sheet week after next, because I have some bills to pay. So I will get her reference sheet the week after next, and then after that, I should be able to get the assets. You still use wired control? Yes! I even still use a wired earbuds. And they don't even sell them like that anymore. Like that specific brand of Target earbuds, they don't sell. I had to buy them on eBay. Yeah, no, I if I can use wired, I use wired. Oh, except PlayStation 5. That one I don't use wired. That's too far away from my bed. So, I mean, yeah, no. But yeah, no, I have a wired controller that I hook up. Actually, even my PC can't use a PlayStation 5 controller unless it's like hooked up with the wire. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. So I'll get Lena's reference sheet. Once that's done, we get the assets done, and then we're good for right now. Old school, cool, yes. I am very old school when it comes to stuff. Did I get... Who is this? Margaret Forrest. Okay. Cool. Alright, let me get... You... Uncivilized Force Witch. What? Shouldn't I be an uncivilized force vampire? Rating... Margaret... Say hello. Vegan Valentine. Ooh, I'm sorry. What was her stream called? Episode 3, would you like some mushroom? Okay. I'm still adamant on getting Silent Hill later, okay? Just so we can get the bad end and marry the fox guy, alright? Ooh. Hollow. I think I misspelled Hollow Knight. I did. Hollow Knight mushroom. Aha! Oh, there it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. I got her. Okay. You're right, you uncivilized ghoul. Oh, what? Why? Fox Guy's bad end? Since when? Right? Right! Apparently, if you marry him, that's the bad end, and that's against her wishes. And I was like, but he's so hot. And you can get him pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. You can't get him pregnant. He is hot though. Though there's plenty of artists online that would love to see him pregnant. He's definitely the wife of the two. I assure you of that. You better get it quick before spooky season's over. Nah, it's okay. Oh, no, I'm not gonna, like, play it during Halloween or anything. It's fine. Yeah, no, like, I'll just play it when I can. It's really expensive, though, so I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. And I still need to get the new AI, and, like, I still have other stuff to play. Like, I think Little Nightmares is getting a new game soon, so I have that one to play. You guys have no idea how many PlayStation 5... I'm pregnant. No, just some fans wish to get Fox Guy pregnant. He doesn't get pregnant though. Pregnant, yeah. We're obviously on like 2 different sides of Twitter for that, but it's all good. I've seen so much fan art of him as the wife, and you just have Hinako or whatever the main character's name is, and she's just like carrying him bridal style, and he's a blushing maiden. I was like, yeah, that's him. That's my wife. Just kidding. But yeah, when I get the game, I am actively going to try and get his bad end. I want her to get married to him, and we will end the game there. Alright, so we're gonna raid. Whatchamacallit. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining me. I appreciate it. I will be seeing y'all on Saturday for the Repo collab. Cool. You seem to dabble on both sides of Twitter, though. And no, just kidding. Alright, well, I'll see y'all Saturday. Dem reroot titties, they were so big and scrumptious. Nah. Oh man. Reroot, the man that you are. Anyways. Yeah, no, it's not my fault though. I have followed so many artists over the years that like over time my For You page just it changes, you know. But yeah, I will see y'all Saturday. I'm so I'm so sorry the stream is a little early. Gilko is about 2 hours ahead of me. So that's you know, it's a little early for us, but still kind of late in the afternoon for him. So that's just how it works out. And I have Saturdays off too. And I have Sunday off, so I'll be doing my errands on Sunday and stuff. But yeah. I'm really hoping my Wi-Fi's gonna work out. I'm hoping and praying it does, but there's a chance. I don't know. I already gave him a heads up ahead of time. Gilko is fully aware of my Wi-Fi, so we're just gonna see how it goes. I mean, it's called For You for a reason. What is? Oh yeah, the For You page. I'm all good. I'm gonna laugh my ass. I'm gonna laugh my ass. Oh gee, thanks. Thank you for the bout of confidence. All right, let's go raid Margaret. Okay, bye everybody. Love you, my bounties. Bye everybody. I will see you Saturday. Bye. I'll try not to get injured tomorrow. Bye.